I went to the Indy 500 and it was crazier than I expected. With 350,000 people in attendance, it becomes more than just a race, but a world of its own. We're in front of the Indianapolis Speedway. We're about to go in for day one, Carb Day. After conquering traffic, we made it to the Indianapolis Speedway for Carb Day, one of the pregame events for Sunday's race. We've been lost for about 20 minutes. This place is huge. It's much bigger than you could ever imagine. You can't explain it to somebody. But maybe I should try, because the Indianapolis Speedway is so big that it could fit a Yankees stadium, the whole Coliseum, multiple NFL stadiums, the Kentucky Derby's massive Churchill Downs, and the entire Vatican City, with plenty of room to spare. There's even a massive golf course in the middle of the track, and the whole place is bigger than Disneyland. So many wiener cars, and the reason for that, every year at Carb Day, they do the Weenie 500.
2 times too wide.
Right away, we ran into a massive concert with a huge crowd, and it didn't take long for us to get wrapped up in the chaos. What's in the bag?
White wine.
White wine?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I smack it?
Ooh, smack that.
Can I smack it?
Smack that.
How hard can I?
Smack that wine bag.
This is a smack that wine
Yeah,
bag?
you gotta smack that. Yeah.
Can I smack it harder?
Yeah.
Let's smack it harder! Let's smack it harder! Yeah! Yeah! However, nothing will compare to how crazy the snake pit gets. But we'll talk about that more later. What's your name? Hey,
Clerk Ken.
what's up with the Superman costumes?
It's a work day.
Did you guys drink all these beers to get them like this?
Since 2 p.m.
Nice. So in order to get one of these, you have to drink every single can and then you earn them?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Indy 500.
You
gotta sign my cape.
I can sign your cape? I'm signing his cape. Carb Day was incredible, but now it was time to prepare for Saturday, day 2 of Indy 500 weekend. We're about to go to downtown India. I slept like a baby in this hotel. Not a bad hotel. There's a weird painting. I don't know what it is. We're about to go to downtown Indianapolis and see what this parade's about. We arrived to the streets of downtown Indianapolis as thousands of people flooded the streets to watch the parade. Still haven't found my mic, so I'm still using my phone, and I have to pee really bad. With that being said, I'm really excited to see this parade. Woohoo! The city's live. This guy's talking about Jesus. He's having his Jesus moment. The parade had so many cool things. There was even Ghostbusters with suspiciously real equipment, which I was worried about because I didn't want them to figure out that I was actually a ghost. There was also a transformer that started deflating and almost crushed half the crowd. It was insane. But now it was time to go explore the tailgating outside of the speedway. And let's just say it was more crazy than we could have ever imagined. We're at the campgrounds right outside of the stadium. And this is the final round of foaling. It's football bowling. It's probably the most American thing I've ever heard of, and I'm super excited to see it.
My name is Kip Sebring.
What is it that you do here at Indy 500? What do you do?
Racetrack comedy news.
You know what they got going on right over here?
This is called foaling.
Foaling? What is foaling?
Well, how foaling works is it's just like bowling. You use a football to knock over the opposite team's pins, and if you put a solo cup on one of the pins, if you knock that one over, the opposite team has to drink a beer of your choice.
Sounds like they got one. What is the most incredible part about coming to an event like Indy 500, and why should more people come, even if they're not into racing?
If you come to the Indy 500, it is a big community of like-minded people who love racing and love and having a lot of fun and good times. You gotta come, Indy 500.
Perfect. Thank you so much, man. Foaling was so much fun to watch, and it was one of the biggest things in the entire Indy 500 that truly made me realize that we're in an entirely different world. A lot of people had never heard of it a day in our lives, and yet we were cheering for it like we were fans. I even stuck around long enough to see the crowd favorite win the championship round, and believe me, the crowd went absolutely nuts. After watching the winner receive the trophy, we decided to wander the streets a little bit more to see what else we could find. And it didn't take long before we wandered into a random party in the middle of the street. We just left a random rave in the middle of the street. It's absolutely insane here. This is the Saturday night before the Indy 500 race on Sunday, and it's a party absolutely everywhere you go. But the best part about it is it's a different world. No matter where you end up, you're gonna end up in a different world. First it was Fulling, and it was a rave right down the road. And then you walk down the road, we now have a rock show. Just a band playing rock music. Three completely different things in the same exact event. Entire city is literally a party right now. I'm starting to wonder if we can handle it all. My feet might genuinely fall off. As the night before the race got more and more crazy, you could feel the tension building and anticipations rising for the big day. And then suddenly, everyone was gone, getting whatever small amount of sleep that they could get for the big race that starts early in the morning at 6 a.m. Late at night, it was finally time for us to go to sleep knowing we'd wake up for the very big day. And I had absolutely no idea what to expect next. We arrived at 7 a.m. off of only 3 hours of sleep, as tens of thousands of people enter the stadium in the same situation as us. It's 7 in the morning. We just made it inside the Speedway to our reserved seats. We're very close to the track. We'll get to see cars driving really fast. It'll be really loud. In here, the infield is slowly starting to fill. In the distance over there is the Snake Pit. It's a massive EDM festival inside of the infield. We got tickets for those. We got our wristbands right here. I don't know if we're prepared. Running off 3 hours of sleep. Wish us luck. As we wandered into the infield, we made our way to a place we'd only heard legends about, the Snake Pit, a massive EDM festival in the middle of the racetrack, headlined by Zed.
Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name.
Currently at the Snake Pit. It's really loud. The crowd is absolutely massive. They're playing a ton of incredible music, just a bunch of fun vibes. It's just so wild. I got in the middle of the crowd in the very front, and it was just a whole nother level of energy. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is I'm severely dehydrated, severely sleep deprived, and by the end of this, I might not make it out. We'll have to find out. The headliner is Zed. Let's go see what else is going on at Indy 500 before the race. The energy was absolutely insane, and it made me completely forget that we were running off of 3 hours of sleep. Between the loud music, flames, and moving crowds, there were some truly special moments and interesting characters in the mix. Sir,
I'm David. David.
Why should everybody come to Indy 500 even if they're not a racing fan?
Because of people like you, people who love it, people who enjoy music, people who love the crowd, people who love a good vibe, people who love good food, people who might even love rain if it happens. God forbid.
Right.
All right.
Awesome, man.
Awesome.
You're incredible. Before the race, Indy 500 wastes no time reminding you that you're in America. After watching jets roar over the stadium and the national anthem, I started to realize that this is much more than just a race and a party. The Indy 500 is so special because it's tradition, and people have been coming here for years to experience the same amazing experience with their family. To the people watching, it's more than just a race to these people. It's something they get to look forward to every single year and leave all of their problems at home so they can just be themselves and enjoy something that feels larger than life. But just when I realized that, it was time for the race to begin. As somebody who never engaged with racing before this day, I was actually enjoying the race quite well. However, the most insane part by far was the ending, because I was lucky enough to witness one of the closest races of all time.
Malukas is out in front.
Side by side behind.
The final corner. Here comes Rosenquist. Malukas defends. Who has it? Over the line. Who's it going to be?
Outside.
He just won the Indy 500 by the closest margin in history. This race is going to go down for the record books.
After Indy 500, I went home feeling refreshed. I'd experienced so many new things and socialized with so many new people that I never would have met if it weren't for the event. In between the long lines of traffic and long hours standing on my feet with barely any sleep, food, or water, it was worth it. It was worth experiencing something so big and so different and so out of my usual interest. Indy 500 truly made me an F1 fan. With 350,000 people sharing the same race as me, I'm so glad that I got to experience the Indy 500.